I just got off a call with a dad who has a rising senior coming up in high school. And it was such a beautiful, inspired conversation of him reporting that she's wondering about whether or not to go to college. She's starting to ask the question of, does it make sense for me to go? And really starting to say things like, yeah, I think maybe I would, not really sure. Not really sure that that's the right place for me. I want to travel. I want to do some service. I want to go find myself. I want to just go explore. And it just doesn't feel like I don't know why I want to go. So the first thing I said to the dad was, like, what a beautiful, beautiful space. And please acknowledge her for being open to bring the conversation right now before senior year starts. Like, what an epically awesome time to be asking the question, to be starting to wonder, so that you aren't down the road so far that there's momentum built towards a certain direction, but you're starting the pursuit from this really beautiful, courageous place. So I said, please acknowledge her. Acknowledge her for listening to that inner voice and being willing and courageous enough to speak it and say something. And for you as the parent to have a situation and a scenario in your family where you are receptive and open and it's safe enough for her to voice this place. Because this is exactly the right time to be having this conversation, to be wondering, okay, how do we start this? How do we start to build the foundational skills? How do we start to be connected to ourselves, to have the courage and the curiosity and just the confidence to be able to start to step and build a life into yourself, a path that you know, where you are bringing your heart, where you are bringing your purpose, where you're actually on the journey that you want to be on. It's so good because it's exactly how you avoid ending up down this road where you're compromised, where you're halfway through college, having spent a whole bunch of time, energy, money, and having no idea what you're doing and why you're there. That's further down the road, and there's a huge amount of pressure, and we can do the work there, but it's really good to do it right here at the beginning of senior year when you're starting to ask the question. This is exactly what Find Your Path is about. The day program is perfect for this kind of work, where people can come and start to bang into and feel the idea of, okay, how do we build those foundational skills? How do we start to answer the questions? How do we start to feel and wonder and listen to that inner voice? It's just such a beautiful, beautiful moment. And I'm so grateful that this dad reached out and asked the questions and had the openness and the courage and the thoughtfulness to support himself and his partner, his beautiful wife, and his daughter in this journey, in this pursuit. This is, again, exactly what Find Your Path is all about. And so please, if you're interested, if this resonates with you, come check it out. Apply for the program. Come visit, come join, come be with us as we start to answer these questions and start to emerge and start to cross the thresholds into the life, the journey, the path, the aliveness that you so deeply crave. This is the path of courage. This is the path of clarity. This is the journey. This is exactly what we do. This is exactly what we do, and we do it because of this exact scenario when people show up. So blessings, blessings, blessings. Look forward to talking to you. Message, Find Your Path. DM me, and you will then we'll send you information about the program.